All right, good afternoon. We're a little early. This matter is set for 1:15, but everybody is here and they're all ready to go. So let's start up. Title of this case is Crown Asset Management versus Catherine Irwin. The file number is 2512GC. This was filed early of last year, 2025. It's a claim for $2,064.73. We've had several pretrials in this matter. August 11th, October 13th, December 5th. And at the initial pretrial, Attorney LaCurie appeared on behalf of the plaintiff. Defendant wasn't here. Then she came in late, I think, and then we adjourned the matter to October 13th. The plaintiff was given 21 days to file a motion for summary disposition on October 13th, and they didn't file one. So we had another hearing in December, and no summary disposition motion had been filed. The defense all along had been she was somehow a victim of fraud, and additionally, she isn't collectible. I'm not sure those are defenses to the fact that you owe a debt, but no summary disposition was filed, and so I set the matter for trial. In fact, I've blocked out the entire afternoon. I was hopeful that perhaps some resolution could be reached, but apparently we've not. So we have the whole day set aside. So welcome. Would you go ahead and put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Edward Purdue, on behalf of the plaintiff, making a limited appearance today, Your Honor.
Mr. Purdue, where are you from?
I'm from Grand Rapids, Your Honor.
What's your P number?
P55888.
All right. Crown Asset Management is represented by, I think, a Wisconsin firm. Miss Irwin, you're here.
Yes.
Where are we headed? Mr. Purdue, have you had a chance to talk to the defendant at all?
We did chat earlier today, Your Honor. It doesn't look like we'll be able to resolve this amicably at this time for the reasons that the court stated her positions. And I'm making a limited appearance today, so I have limited knowledge of the file, but enough to know that plaintiff's counsel has filed a motion for summary, and I've been instructed to ask the court to set a hearing date for that motion for summary to be heard, so this matter could be resolved as a matter of undisputed fact. So that's my primary request today, is for that hearing to be set at some point. That works for the court.
All right, thank you. They sent you down here to take a bullet for somebody else's negligence. They were supposed to file the summary disposition motion, and defendants in these cases are always at a disadvantage. They're unrepresented. They don't understand the law. They don't even know what a summary disposition means. This defendant has no source of income. She's on Social Security as a sole source of income, and she contends she got drastically defrauded by an ex-husband. Nonetheless, her name is on everything. And the fact that she doesn't have any money is not a defense to the fact that she owes the money. But the defendant filed this matter in January of 2025. We had a pretrial on August 11th. No summary disposition motion was filed. We had a pretrial on August 13th. They were given 21 days to file a motion for summary disposition, which was more than enough time. We had a hearing in December, and nobody had filed the motion for summary disposition. They filed it after the deadline, and the court denied hearing it. So they sent you down here once again on a mission to hear the motion for summary disposition. Ms. Irwin, they probably would have prevailed on the motion for summary disposition. Your fraudulent defenses regarding your ex and the fact that you don't have any money are both regrettable, but they may not be defenses to the fact that you owe this money. However, they didn't file the motion, and I'm not allowing to file it now. at the 11th hour and 59th minute. Um, all right, so where does that leave us? Do you have a witness to call?
I do not, Your Honor. If the court is not going to allow the motion to be heard, we move that this matter be dismissed without prejudice, and then I will certainly pass along the collectibility issue to lead counsel.
All right. Mr. When the matter is going to be dismissed without prejudice.
Okay,
I'll explain that in a minute. That means it could potentially be rebrought. If it's dismissed with prejudice, that's the end of it. It can't ever be rebrought. If it's dismissed without prejudice, it could potentially be rebrought. But for the time being, it's dismissed.
okay.
Now, one of the problems sometimes in these kinds of cases is the attorney of record is from Brookfield, Wisconsin. And Mr. Perdue is here. He's the third or fourth attorney that's been here for the plaintiff. So sometimes there's not a consistent attorney following the case all the way through. But we made a couple of lengthy records back in August and back in December. You'd filed a bunch of stuff. And then you'd also indicated that you're on disability. You don't have any other source of income. So they've sent Mr. Perdue out here to make one last effort to do the summary disposition. And I've denied it, so they're going to dismiss it, which may be the end of it. If somebody looks at this, they're going to realize even if they get a judgment, they're not likely to collect it from you because you don't have any money and you don't have any assets that they can seize or they can't take your Social Security disability. So I blocked out 4 hours. I guess I got the rest of the afternoon to work on other things, but the case will be dismissed. And I'm going to do an order right here.
Well, it's a good day for you to walk.
Well, it's been so terribly cold. I do generally walk every day at lunch, not when it's 4 degrees out. Last week I walked all over Key West. And that was much more pleasant than this, but yeah, spring is coming.
I'm glad.
Mr. Perdue, you've been here before, but it seems like it's been quite a while.
Yes, Your Honor. You know, I've got to practice in Grand Rapids, but I do take these limited appearances from time to time. So
There's much less of them with the advent of Zoom.
that's true.
But
But, you know, it's nice to get out and
it was a nice day for a drive.
go for a drive. And I enjoy seeing different judges at different courthouses. That's a small perk.
All right. It was a beautiful blue sky day here in southern Michigan.
For a minute.
Yes.
Got cold tomorrow and snow showers.
The day I left Key West, it was 62 and the people were all freezing to death.
You did get key lime pie, right?
My wife did. I don't like it.
Oh, well.
My family used to spend some time down in Isla Morada.
Well, that's about 3/4 of the way down the key. I spent a little time there and it didn't have what I wanted. It was walkability. All right, I've done an order. Your firm's done a lot of unrecovered expense for this. I'll let you both get a copy of it. It says plaintiff's motion dismissed without prejudice granted for reasons stated on the record, dismissed without prejudice by plaintiff. That will close the matter for now. I suspect, Ms. Irwin, this will be the end of it.
Okay,
So if you go out to the counter, you get a copy of this.
okay.
And Mr. Perdue, I'd ask you to stick around for that. I want to ask you a couple things,
All right, very good.
just general stuff. All right, you go out to the counter, the matter's been dismissed, and you're good to go.
Okay, thank you,
We'll
Ron.
get Mr. Perdue a copy as well. And then we'll send one back to Council of Record. All right, we will